All right, here we go. We got another episode of the Weekly Top 5. And this one is what? Early 2000s week?
Sorry,
nope, it's not. I'll tell you what it is. It's meme week.
That's right.
All these songs have been memed.
Yeah, I wish we weren't recording, but we were, so we're going to go with it.
Yeah.
Meme week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a bunch of videos that have been memed or just were memes themselves.
Right.
Like me, some of them created a lot of memes. All I know is that all these songs they brought a lot of joy to a lot of people.
Right.
And not in the conventional way that music brings joy to people.
Right, in more of a comedy way.
Yeah, in more of a comedic way. And it may not have been what you intended, but look at Tommy Wiseau. He's very successful off the room. And he didn't think that was supposed to be funny. But it was very funny.
Turned out to be one of the funniest movies ever made.
So if you haven't seen The Room, made and created and starring
Tommy Wiseau,
then you're doing yourself a disservice, and you should go find it where it's available, which I have no idea where you could actually find that. Maybe just on YouTube. Either way, number 5.
Nickelback.
Yeah.
Photograph number 5.
Yeah, and it always started, look at this graph.
Yeah.
That's the meme.
Look at this graph. That's from years ago.
That's
remember
a long
laughing
one.
about it 5-6 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. And then Nickelback is just kind of a memed band in general.
Right. They get a lot of hate.
They do. they do. They get a lot of hate for being a band with hundreds of millions of songs or hundreds of millions of streams. So, I don't know. You decide whether it was worth it. Let's start this one, huh?
All right.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? And this is where I grew up. I think the president fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do.
Think that's really his high school? Hannah High School?
No way. Aren't they from Canada?
Yeah, they're Canadian. You don't think that's his Canadian house? High school, I mean?
It doesn't look like Canada. It looks like L.A.
Criminal record says I've broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh, God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye.
I have to say one thing about this gentleman singing here. Do you know his name? Lead singer of Nickelback?
Yeah. What is it? Chad. I think his name is Chad.
That's insane. That's okay. Well,
Want me to look it up?
his teeth are incredibly incredible.
You think that's why he looks like Dax Shepard?
He does look like Dax Shepard, but I don't think it's why he looks like Dax Shepard. I think his teeth are just incredible.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, it's blurry. Yeah, look at these teeth. They're perfectly straight. That man had a wonderful dentist as well as...
Joe, they are a Canadian rock band formed in Hannah, Alberta.
Oh, man,
really
that's Alberta?
That's his freaking high school.
They have awesome backboards.
Well, it makes sense because it kind of looks deserty, and Alberta is just north of Idaho, right?
Yeah, and
Montana.
Idaho, it's not deserty,
And,
but it's like high plains.
It's arid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Dude's name is Chad Kroger.
Chad Kroger. Any relation to Kroger Brands?
There's an E in it.
Wait, where?
There's 2 E's.
Okay. You think he really has blonde hair like that?
No.
I mean, his beard is so not blonde at all.
I don't think he has blonde hair.
I have always seen him with blonde hair, though. And this backup singer, do you think that's where they get such a deep, heavy cock rock growl from?
I guess.
Look at this photograph.
Joe, you're gonna hurt your voice.
I know it hurts
Dang,
me.
so
to
this
sing.
is them in their high school gymnasium.
Mike, I'm only hurting my voice because I don't have a great backup singer to fill it out.
Oh, sorry.
I gotta press it all the way through,
Yeah, you
myself.
gotta sing both.
Look at this photograph. Yeah.
All right, let's see what else they got. I don't know. Maybe I've never actually listened to this whole song.
Remember the old arcade? Blew every dollar that we ever made. The cops seen us hanging out. They say somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know.
Wow.
We said someday we'd find out how it feels to sing to more than just a steering wheel. Then comes the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. She's had a couple of kids since then. I haven't seen her since God knows when. Oh, God. Every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out.
Does everyone in the band sing?
Yeah. Not the bassist.
Not the bassist.
It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. I miss that town. I miss the faces you can't erase, you can't replace it. I miss it now. I can't believe it. So hard to stay, too hard to leave it. I could relive those days. I know the one thing that would never change. Every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Every time I do, it makes me.
All right. Next ads.
Yeah, come on.
Really covering
YouTube, get
covering
with
the
pro-
house there.
Get with the program. No one wants to see that crap.
Yeah, just have like
just show it after it's
just have
done.
like a 5-second black after the song is over.
Joe, that was a nice song, nice recording.
You know what? People have really criticized Nickelback, and you know what? I'm sold. I think they're pretty awesome now.
Yeah, I'd never seen the music video. I've
Yeah.
never listened to the song in its entirety. I think I've only ever heard the beginning
Yeah.
because of the meme.
You know what's
And
funny?
You know why I heard it? Because one time our mutual friend,
Yeah.
John, I think he was like borrowing his dad's cell phone. This is a long time ago, back when people didn't have them. But his dad had one, and he had a ringtone. And the ringtone was look at this photograph.
So is that who was
Before it was a meme.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
His dad was just a fan of the song.
Yeah, of course, because Nickelback was so popular.
Yeah, very.
They had so many people listen to their music. When did this song exactly come out? And I'm trying to think of what we might have been listening to, because obviously I heard this
It
song.
probably came out in like 2007, 2008,
2005.
2005.
In 2005, Nickelback was all over the radio.
Heck yeah.
Right? I'm trying to I have no connection with this music. I remember hearing
it. Just
it.
hear it places.
Yeah.
Because it's all over the radio.
To me, I feel like Nickelback was like a band they were really forcing upon us. Like they were just being played at like family reunions and picnics, and then
probably
like
to this day.
in Targets and stuff, and you're like, all right, I know these songs. Why?
Everyone loved Nickelback.
Look at this photograph.
And a lot of people hate Nickelback.
Although when you think about bands like Creed and bands like Three Doors Down, and I guess Hoobastank, it's all kind of that window there. It's just like this alt rock group of music.
See Chris Daughtry.
Chris Daughtry, yeah.
Train. They're a little different.
I always thought Train. I mean, Drops of Jupiter.
There's Kurt Cobain. He's the guy who started it all, huh?
Oh yeah, he started the cock rock sound. I would put more of the pressure on Pearl Jam for that. Eddie Vedder. Yeah, some of that.
Creed. My favorite thing in the world. You know who Kevin Gates is?
No.
He's a rapper. And he does like some interview and he starts talking about different rock musicians and he mentions Creed.
Yeah.
But he refers to Scott Stapp as Creed. He's like, and then you have Creed with his chin.
He does have a power chin, huh?
He's got a power chin. Yeah.
And he's gonna play Frank Sinatra in a Ronald Reagan movie? Is that true?
Apparently.
Wait. What years is he gonna play him? Wow.
I don't know.
That's pretty great.
But anyway, this is about Nickelback.
Seeing Chad, what's the name? Chad Kroeger and Scott Stapp right above one right above the other. This is them here.
Yeah.
One there, one there.
They look like WWE wrestlers. Well, they kind of had. That was the look.
Yeah, they look like
rock stars and WWE wrestlers kind of look the same,
especially in the early 2000s.
In the early 2000s, there.
So they look like WWE stars. They're both wearing like puka shell necklaces. They both have really close to the same hairstyle. It's kind of like one's like maybe Scott Stapp's the bad boy,
but Scott Stapp doesn't do facial hair.
No, that's true. I think everyone in that music video had facial hair.
Goodbye, goodbye.
They had
Johanna, Alberta.
Do
you think the Truebacker fans all go? That's like Mecca for them. They all go to Hannah, Alberta.
That's a good point. What town is pure? What's a town that's purely based off of like one artist that is from that town? And don't say Hannah, Alberta, but I would say Hannah, Alberta now. I've never even heard of that place. And
Hannah, Alberta.
Now forever, I'm gonna connect Nickelback.
Oh, I know Prince in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I don't know anything else about Minneapolis.
All right, well that was nice, Joe.
A walk down in the background of my memory lane.
And you can put me on record saying Nickelback rips.
Yeah, they're
good.
You'd be lying. You would be lying, okay? You, the viewer, would be lying if you didn't sing those lyrics as they were put if you were drinking at a club and they played that song, EDM mix or just as is. You'd be lying if you didn't sing that chorus.
As soon as that comes in, everyone would just be like, yeah.
And then every other moment
how
of life,
much you hate that song or pretend that you hate that song, if you're wasted and someone blasts that song, you're going to smile and sing it because you know. Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're telling me you didn't. And that's I think the point we're trying to make here is that anyone who didn't enjoy at least a moment of their time with Nickelback is lying.
Well, Joe, I think yes, and I think now is a good time to point out the whole point of this show is to call out people who think they're too cool for lame music.
Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you know what's lame? Not the music. It's you.
That's right.
And yeah, that's the whole point of the show.
And you know what I say to those people, Mike?
What?
Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, that's
Joe,
right.
Give them a little pageant wave.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Look at this graph. That's what got us here. That meme is what pulled this video up in our minds and thought, Man, we gotta do it.
And it's a great meme.
It's a
I
great-
laughed. Look at his graph. And he's like smiling with his big white teeth. Look at this
Does have
graph.
very big white teeth.
I almost imagine him doing like his voice cracked. Look at this graph.
Actually, you know what other band? You know what? There's a moment where you think like, how did Nickelback become so popular? How did Nickelback? I mean, Smash Mouth is a band.
They're a meme band.
Yeah, they are.
That guy's
Absolutely.
unhappy about it too. People
Oh,
throwing
yeah, that's
bread
true.
at him at
He got
the
really
show.
mad.
All right, we're jibber jabbering. Let's move on.
Isn't that the point? Well, I think that's the secondary point of the
That's the
show.
secondary
is
point.
that we jibber jabber.
We just kind of meander through language.
Well, where did you say we said? All right.